Hello, this is AJ. Welcome back to Off-Grid Homes. We're going to take a quick look today at systems of an off-grid house and how you could integrate those into your planning that you're doing or just see how we do it here. Let's go take a look. All right, our first system that we're going to take a look at is probably one that most people think about first, is the electric system. Electricity, obviously, we're off the grid. So if we're going to do this, it has to be self-contained. So solar panels, batteries, inverters, this is a very expensive part of the process and the build, but it does allow you to take off cost of ownership. So that is a big selling point when you're talking about going off grid, is looking at overall cost over the long period of time. So electricity is taken care of by photovoltaics, and the next one we're going to look at is gas. Gas is one that some people try to incorporate into their off-grid home. We try to stay away from that because it's something that has to be gone and replenished periodically if you're going to use it. Most people use it for heating, for stoves, things like that. So we try to stay away from those and try to make our electric system robust enough that we don't have to worry about gas. The only place where we actually do use gas is in a backup generator situation. So that way we can have propane sitting there, not being used. It has a long shelf life. So we don't have to worry about gasoline or diesel degrading over time. Another one that we get all the time is, what about going to the bathroom? The septic system is always an issue. So we got a couple solutions for that. One that most people use is a composting toilet. It is not as daunting as it sounds. Most of them, the good ones, are going to separate solids and liquids. So look for one that separates solids and liquids. Also, you can get them with tanks or without tanks. So with a tank, is going to take it out of the envelope of your house and put it into a holding tank. Otherwise, you are going to have to physically remove it from the bathroom and take it out to a proper location. So a couple different options there. There's also lots of videos on how to dig your own septic system. It doesn't have to be that robust if all you're doing is using it for one bathroom especially. The last one is water. So we have 4 systems here. The last one is water. Our water, we're not hooked up to any sort of city water, so we have to either have a well or rainwater. We have our houses set up on rainwater. You have to design the house with a roof that collects. You have to take into account that when you're looking at materials. So we have metal roofing, collection systems. You have to have an onboard cistern, and worry about freezing and all of this, and filtration. So lots of things to think about as you're designing the system, but that's how we do it here. Is we use rainwater collected on an internal cistern and then filtered for use. I hope that gives you a good overview of the systems. There's lots of variation when it comes to the specific house, but that's a quick look. Thanks a lot for joining us. Remember, like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.